Right. Everything comes in right at the moment that it's supposed to play out in reality. Though he said it spiritually before. Want to say something?
I want to say something about what you said earlier. He wants to change history. Part of them removing these,
Esau, right?
yeah. Part of Esau trying to change history. He's going into it right now when he's trying to remove all these monuments that they've set up. They've already tried to change these history books to say that we were indentured servants. And part of this plan is they can remove these monuments that slavery don't exist. So all of this is part of that right now. This, you know, Jake think they really doing a thing, but this is all Esau plan to try to erase history. You know, he don't want us to be found in his hands when the Lord comes. But it's not gonna happen. We're gonna be in his hands, and he's gonna get dealt with anyway. But he's trying to appease the poor right now. He's trying to seek to please the poor right now. Pursuant to what is that? Job 30:20, 2010.
Let me add this one second.
But you know how you know he's full of shit is because one of the Jake got a felony for removing one of the monuments. So if y'all gonna do that to him, then y'all really don't want those monuments to really get put. It's all propaganda.
But you gotta understand, anything that Jake does is an unrighteous. They declare it as a decree. Unlawful. Right now, you still got Jake getting arrested for weed, even though it's legal. So the fact that Jake went and tried to remove one of the monuments on his own, you know, that they was gonna arrest that nigga for that, plain and simple. But he's taking these statues down in the middle of the night now, and it's all to try to erase the past, but it's not gonna work.
And there's a point of that, like you said, it looks like it's a good thing, but he has a secret agenda. You still holding Sirach 12?
Yeah,
anybody have anything else right now?
It's like you said.
No. Sirach 12, I think it's Sirach 12. It's about 12 and 10. No matter what the devil does, in his mind, he don't realize he's working for the Most High. He don't realize he's subject to what the Most High wants him to do. Right. Remember the movie The Matrix? Right? Remember how talking about Reloaded in part 2 and 3 basically. You know how the Smith was trying to control the whole earth? Now let me ask you, who was the bad guy in that movie?
That's right, right?
Right, the Smith, right? The agent. That was a good guy. Think about it. Because the system was set up for the Most High to change the way the world was moving, was working. Well, he had to hit the reset button, so Neo was the one fighting against the Heavenly Father program. When it was, look at it another way now, right? So but the point I'm making was, what did he have to do for it to go into the full fruition? And he had to accept it and let that happen. That's what happened at the end.
You ain't gonna pick up?
That's what had to happen. So,
Excuse me.
So that's kind of the point that I was making. But go ahead with basically I was saying about that. The big plan is going to come to fruition no matter what.
So when you think the big plan gonna come to fruition?
It's happening now.
No, so when you think they're gonna come to fruition?
Let me tell you like this. The big plan, if you ain't on the big plan now, you're gonna miss the boat. Okay? It's a boat coming. Analogetic. Analogetic, you know. There's a figuratively speaking, there's a big boat that we, like a Noah's Ark, so if you will, that we all have to board and get prepared to get on. If we don't, we're gonna miss the boat.
Who's gonna go with the boat?
Righteousness. The Lord. The Lord's coming with the boat. Coming with the mothership to put in more proper terms.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
There's always, if you have anything iron, rust is always going, time is going to prove that there's going to be rust. You can shine it up, you can whatever, sand it away, whatever, it's going to come back. That just comes a part of iron. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Beware of your enemy, because even when he seems to do good, he has a bad agenda set up for himself. Oh, anybody's gonna have that Proverbs 4?
Benjamin, Levi.
No, not you. That one's out. Keep reading.
Hey, look, come look at the tribes, who everybody is.
Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou
You'll be able to see through his motives. You'll be able to see clearly who he is.
and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
His wickedness is still there. Even though it's like, you talk about all the good white people, the Edomites, and all the slavery was done away, and it's fair, and his people were free. So we ain't free.
We're tribes.
You can see clearly if you really
So
pay
right
attention
here,
to
this
this
show-
we ain't free. I guarantee you got an ID that proves you ain't free right now. Driver's license, social security, birth certificate, passport, whatever. You're not free. Don't get in the car and drive down the street
So wait,
without
y'all
registration
got
and all
the
that.
right to travel? Are y'all exempt from all of that? Or you guys?
We ain't worried about Moore's law because that ain't gonna matter with all that.
So look, because I remember one time you was out here, you were saying like they gonna come with spaceships. Y'all know about the mothership? They used to circle the earth every year, and now it's circling.
I didn't say all that.
Nah, but I'm saying it's
Right.
a real mothership that's up there, and they're trying to shoot the moon down. And the
Was the mothership or somebody else?
Nah, it's a real, like, you don't know about the mothership that's
I know about the
circling
mothership, the fathership, I know all about
Nah, but it's already circling the atmosphere every, like, it used to circle every 365 days, but they go around every, once a day. You know what I'm saying? And
Once
the
a day?
government, yeah, they just recently was saying they was gonna try to shoot at the moon.
Let me ask you, who said that? Like that's what I'm trying to
Nah,
figure out.
these is all facts. I watched stuff on that.
That's what I'm asking. Who said that?
It's like,
how you know
I
that?
don't know you, but I'm listening to you.
But how do you know it's fact? I'm just trying to verify your claims.
The homies, they're Hebrew Israelites too. But they're actually in Israel. They go to meetings in the union.
They ain't right. They ain't right.
They not right?
They ain't right.
Who the we're
We from the hell we from. We slaves to the system and white men like everybody else. But let me tell you, everybody down here, everybody you see is a slave.
Straight up.
For one.
why we enslaved?
Don't get in the car right now without a driver's license. See how far down the street you can. Run through lights.
drive every day. We drive every day without no
Run through lights.
We get a
Get
homeless
people. Steal. Do whatever you want.
That's something another man.
But who tells you can't do that? Because there's a spiritual law written in you that this man was going to get you, throw you in jail, shit that you don't want to be a part of if you do it. It ain't about that. But you don't want to be there. You ain't got to be scared of it. You don't want to be there. And if you go to jail,
they want to take these niggas over. Fuck all that standing on the corner, you feel me?
Go ahead.
That's gonna get a bullet, and that's gonna get a bullet.
You go ahead and do that and see what happens.
That's gonna get a bullet.
I ain't no man.
You go ahead and you gonna tell some stupid ass men to do that dumb shit and see how far they get. They gonna go right to that place that they ain't scared of, go to jail.
Niggas come up to my be like, no comment.
I didn't say shit. You gotta say I didn't say shit.
You didn't have to,
I already
bro.
knew. I don't need to say nothing to them.
But I can't let the bullshit fly.
But you see how when we told you, we said 2/3 of our people are not gonna make it. That's an example. They're not gonna make it.
Them nigga woman is right there. She's built for destruction, man.
She's built strictly for
That
destruction.
shows you how what Esau has done to our people, you know?
Thank you.
That shows you the confusion. She just said just before she left, she said, I ain't no man, but dressing up as one.
Right, you acting like one.
You acting like a man. Then you want to be in your place like a woman.
Yep.
This shows you how systematically Esau has brought down the Israelite man and woman.
Yep.
Yeah, she's living in a delusion. Oh yeah. She's delusional dressing up. She has a, what they call it? The Lord basically gave her up to a reprobate spirit.
There you go.
To really
Reprobate
believe
mind.
that because she put on a man's wardrobe, that physically makes her a man.
Act like one.
No, you could try to change your mannerisms and act like you a man, but you're still a woman.
Still get popped.
You
Still
can still
bleed.
get popped.
You can
Still
get
bleed.
And she was talking all that shit. She had to talk all that shit walking away. Because if she would have stood in reason and stood upon that principle, we would have cut that in pieces.
Ain't no reason
What
why.
guns you got? How many times niggas in history ever got together with guns?
You gotta,
And how did that work out for
if,
them?
if know what I'm saying, we did that, you know what I'm saying?
We tried that.
Yeah,
Black
let's say
people
like,
tried that
like,
already.
she talking about some, like, come on. Like,
She was
Trust
that
me,
was the
she
nigga,
ain't gonna
man.
do that.
the Native
That's Malcolm
Americans
X shit. That's
tried.
Malcolm X shit.
You ain't gonna beat the devil with his blessing.
Let me say like this. That shows how destroyed they were, because they tried to use his tech. You need to get. They got guns. You need to get. You got a vapor gun, bitch. You got a vapor gun. This motherfucker got vapor guns and tanks and missiles.
Gun, they
You
got
any of
microwave
that?
guns.
They got guns like what you was just saying. They got guns that knock your senses out your
Blow out
body.
your
Right.
back.
You can't hear no more if they shoot
From
you.
where they
Mess
at?
up your, hey, a siren messes with your nervous system. They got weapons that they use on you that'll disrupt all you. The smoke bomb, a bang blast, whatever, bang grenade, throws off your nervous system. They got guns or weapons that'll shoot that energy at you and mess up just your nervous system. They studied that far to destroy you. They ain't gonna, you can't take this man down.
Can I ask a question? You ever seen that movie, The Happening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
believe that they could do that though to us?
Yes, they're doing it. They're doing it. Look, that's the evidence. They're doing it. Hey, wait, everything weird's going on. This is y'all ain't right.
Confused as hell.
She kept trying to say y'all were saying we didn't say that. You got the wrong group out here. I didn't even get to that part, but I didn't want to get to that part with them. But that they exposed themselves for how stupid our people are. She wanted to get away from all responsibility of being a woman and a man.
Reasoning and accountability, bro.
Yeah, hey, when I
Women.
said, well, go get a gun and you do that. I ain't a man. Oh, now you ain't a man now.
Right, yeah.
But you can run up and bounce ideas with a man.
She was all
Talk
like,
about what men should be doing.
Yeah. Like, when this
Bitch,
was a woman.
shut the fuck up. You ain't going out to the
It's all
front
an
line.
act.
Shut up.
It's all an act.
For them other little sluts that's with her.
Yeah, them other little confused
That she in the midst of
shit
turning out.
bags.
Man, nobody cares about our women like that. You can't. The ones that do right by you, cool. The rest of them, that's what you get. And if they ain't at that level, they on their way to moving toward that level of just completely destroyed. All them women probably got kids that's just wandering at a neighbor's house or something that ain't being
Or
taken
their
care
mama
of.
taking care of them or something.
Something like that. Just, we ain't scared of jail. Bitch, why not? You ain't afraid of jail?
Because
Your freedom taken away?
when she go to jail,
She
she
at home.
eating box.
Yeah. What she want to do anyway?
She licking.
She at home. She at home. and
She's
shit.
licking and getting licked on.
She eat the snacks that come with jail, cookies and ho-hos and
And
top
she eat
ramen
the
anyway.
snacks.
She's somebody. She's more somebody in jail than she is out here.
Jesus Christ coming soon.
Anyway,
The way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father in heaven except through him.
you was holding the Proverbs?
He is the only hope. But religious people will enter the hell.
Sirach, that's
Jehovah's Witnesses,
Go ahead.
whatever you believe, it's a
Sirach, chapter 12, verse 12. Set him not by thy leaves.
Because who did the Lord or who did the devil set by? He said the black woman by, or the Israelite woman by. That's why they push his philosophies. Getting up guns, that's what they do. Over in Charlottesville, Virginia, that's what they did. They came armed to the tooth with shields and riot gear, ready to go to war. Right there.
vests.
They came ready. They came ready.
Had
Our
that little
people came
army with them
something.
too.
They had an army with them. She said, no, we need to go get guns. There ain't enough guns for us that we got access to.
Hey, this show you how niggas is full of shit. These niggas, they talk about mounting up, getting guns. You know what I'm saying? Let's mount together. Let's, get numbers. Let's get armed and let's go against the enemy. But you don't see no sign of no niggas going to these marches or wherever these nationalists are setting up. You don't see them going over there with guns, all right, mounting up, preparing to take down the enemy. But when they see
Just
each
like a
other,
show of force.
but when they see each other in the hood, in the streets, they gunning each other on sight.
Yeah. Yep.
Hell, them niggas in the black unconscious community, them niggas, instead of going and showing their hatred for the devil, these niggas are sock Tommy Sotomayor and shit.
Yep.
You're going to confront him and sock him sucker punch him in the face before you even go to that rally held by the so-called white man.
Yep.
These niggas are full of shit, man.
And Tommy telling the truth about it.
Yeah. Hey, it said ain't
Tommy
so.
exposing these niggas, man. They ain't right,
Niggas
man.
and these nigga women.
And the nigga woman, man. She ain't with you Negroes too, man. And you niggas worship her.
Because at the end of the day, if you worship the black woman or any woman, you worship the devil. Basically.
Yeah.
Because the woman is against God. If not for your righteous guidance from the Most High God, she leads you right into hell every time. That's how you know. Just like the white man gonna lead you right into destruction and hell. You know, and I mean destruction when I say hell. Finish that, then we gonna jump over there.
Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
He gonna be heir to your throne. He gonna take you down and then step up in your place and play your role. He's doing. Look what he did to the woman that's supposed to be standing by us, right? She's really she just has the spirit of that white man, that devil, on her against her. How come you can't listen to what the men of our nation? I'm not a man, but bitch, we got the answers. You know, we got the answers though.
And they usually run before we really get to the
man, if they'd have stayed another 3 minutes.
Because she deserved a lot of cussing out. She dressed like a man.
It's ego.
Yeah, it's ego. Like, first of all, before we even have the discussion, don't you know according to the Bible that you're not supposed to be? Are you a lesbian? Just keep it real.
Yeah,
she would have admitted that.
Are you bisexual at least?
They all bisexual.
They would have got all of them, really, the whole crowd more than likely. But the scriptures already condemned it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take
and they know that. They know we're gonna come with that. So they got to put up some type of front, and they got to come with some type of angle. Because she know deep down inside she wasn't supposed to be talking to us.
Right.
We supposed to cuss her ass out. First of all, you a dyke, you got a demon on you, you dress like a man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even supposed to be dealing with you. At least you repent. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, 3 minutes would have been, 3 more minutes would have been my limit. And I done said some shit.
That's why I didn't say a word. I was like, you know what?
I was over here laughing.
I already know what this is just by looking at that whole crowd.
Now imagine we see this every week. Somebody coming up to show out. We see you a mile away, but we got more to edify you as well as people that's gonna watch us on camera.
Right.
People that's important that we show how to deal with a situation like that. But there's different ways to handle it. If they stay 3 more minutes, she start putting her foot in right then, right in her mouth, right then. She did that as she got up the street. Smart. She'd have stuck around putting her foot in her mouth. She'd have really got the venom that comes from the Heavenly Father. She'd have got judged, you know, condemned.
She already condemned.
Right. She'd have burnt. No. What she said, I said, well, you go do that and see what I ain't a man. Oh, now you ain't a man. You a man, so you gotta fight a man, huh?
Hey, Salaka, can I say this too, bro? Alone, each one of them women alone, you got them.
Oh, easy.
They was a pack of demoralized ass women.
Yep.
And when it come to being bisexual, if you just look at them, bro, it don't take much to buy their sex.
Right. They just want to get it. They just hoping they get it from
anybody who pay them some mind.
Yep, that's all.
You got them, bro.
Pay them some mind, right?
That's it.
Because the main one that was talking, the manly,
the butch.
Yeah, the butch. A lot of them become like that because nobody wants them. That's just the real reality.
The other ones were still like, I can still kind of get a man. He might be a piece of shit ass man, but I can take that piece to not have that one. Like, I ain't ever getting a man. The man don't like me to the point where I don't want him, and I don't want y'all to have him either. I know they're gonna be mad at her later about it. Like, we could have had. No, you never had a chance. That's not the point, you know. They feel like we had a little attention. No.
That's the only attention they got since they been rocking the strip.
They ain't gonna get no more attention. That's it. That's all they do now. That was pretty much it, right?
Well, I got something.
Oh yeah, go to it.
Real quick. Jeremiah 13:23. It says, "Can an Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots?"
Talking about the devil. The devil can't change what he is.
Ethiopians are not Israel.
No.
You know they say prophecies, they blood tests and all that, though, that they the chosen. No, right?
No.
No, the Ethiopians are the Cushites.
Right.
But you got Israelites that are among the Ethiopians.
Right.
You know?
We got our people amongst everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Literally amongst every nation of people that you say, oh, that's an African, or that's a. We got our people mingled with that, white people, whatever, so-called Caucasians. Our people are everywhere. Literally everywhere.
We the salt of the earth, man.
Yep. We give every nation flavor.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me read it again. It said Jeremiah 13:23.
Yep.
It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots?"
Hey, he can't make himself white on his own account. Go ahead. Or leopard change his spots. Basically, you can't change what something is. This man is the devil. You can't change what he is by nature.
It says, then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Yep. So you gotta change. You gotta change your ways because it's not inherent in you. The Israelites, it's not inherent. That's why we get judged so swiftly when we do wrong. How come this white man can do all this, kill his whole family, and then say it was an accident or something, and then get off? It don't work like that for us. You know what I'm saying? If we get off for the crime, something else is gonna get us. We win the lottery, we get destroyed by the lottery. You know, like it's something we don't get free like that. Something else is gonna get us, man. Something else is gonna get us. That's their best friend right there. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
This Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Hey, they can't even rest because it's not in their spirit. If there's peace, they can't rest. They gotta go create some mischief somewhere. That's in their spirit. That's it. Watch at work. Watch the Edomites that's over you at work. They gotta cause something to go on to make it harder for you, or make it harder for Jake, our people. Go ahead, bro. Something. Okay, now we need to go walk the mop bucket. We got. So we ain't did this in 20 years, but now it's something we gotta do it today. But it ain't you doing it, it's us doing it, you know? You've been on job like that, right? Go ahead, bro.
For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
I know an Edomite that admitted, he says, late at night, I just think about what I'm going to accomplish the next day. And I was like, what I'm going to do, the next plot. If I can't sleep, I'll stay up and plot. That's what he's talking about. How I can make me more money, to have more control, to be able to do more of what I want. And then when you figure out what he wants, it's some type of mischief. I'll never forget the day after he told me that, he said, he went out there and had a Mexican guy get in the basket and push him for $20 down the hill. In the basket. What's gonna happen to that man at the bottom of that hill? If he makes it to the bottom. Like, damn, that was fucked up. But Jake did it for the money. Sell out. And that was the point of the experiment. How cheap could I get off making this man do this? Dude missed work for 2 weeks. For $20.
Esau's spirit, man. They naturally destructive, wicked ass people, man. They don't know no other thing to do but do mischief and evil and wickedness, man.
Well, how you think all them ideas come to them when they create or invent new technology? It goes through their head. They constantly up meditating and thinking about ideas to invent basically things that we use today that's total evil.
You know what?
You know, he's thinking about the next device that's going to be that he's going to push and market upon humanity and cause them to be desensitized to it, to where they accept it and it's used as a snare against them. All this technology that we got, it took years of him. He didn't get no sleep thinking about putting all that technology together. But now we use this technology, we think it's good for us, but really it's bad for us and good for him. Because now he gets to watch your every move. All right, you got social media. The CIA runs that. So people, all type of crimes are being committed right in his face. People that got you got smart cars, you got everything is smart. So everything is smart.
iHouse,
People dumb.
Echo.
And all that radiation is killing blood cells and it's fucking up your brain. It's messing up your testicles. It's giving people cancer. You know, it's really, this technology is really evil to us. But everybody think it's good. Only an evil mind comes up with these type of inventions. All right, these are all the workings of Satan.
Somebody diabolical.
Could I go a little bit further? Like the use of social media, like you were saying. All these women are on social media, right? And what do they feed for? They feed for likes, double taps and all those things, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, how many people view them and all that stuff. What does that do? That uplifts their pride, and it's also breaking down the household again, you know? Because with the pride that the woman gets from that like, the men are seen as in a lower position. because you giving her the powers of, oh, I gotta look at you, oh, I gotta like what I see. So the more naked you get, the less clothes you got on. It's like, dang.
The more praise she gets.
The more praise she gets.
Which is really
uplifting her.
It's uplifting her ego. It's blowing her ego out of the
which is out of the way of the Most High.
And it gets to the point where now you see you can't even approach a woman because she thinks she's so on a level. She thinks she's so I'm the baddest bitch on Mother Earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what does that
because
do?
of these simps.
Because
but that's what social media did to our people.
Like they post.
Which was a tool created by the devil used against us.
And what does that do? The more people on social media, the more people liking pictures, the less they know what's going on. So instead of Jake following what's happening in the news, these other different type of sites, such as what's happening, like martial law, the chip, Project Megiddo, all those things. Instead of Jake being geared towards that, knowing to what's to come, and being exposed to the truth, because it's all on the internet. They stuck on Instagram. Oh, I got hit her up in her DMs, and that's gonna take the attention off what's serious, you know. And another one.
It's all a big diabolical plan to distract us from this book, from the righteous ways of the Heavenly Father. Because the second, let me say it like this, the second like that they get on one of them posts is wrong. The first like should be from their man, and that's the last person to see it. Should be the last person.
Shouldn't be posting it.
Right. No one else but their man should be able to see that. But you should take it on the street. Anyway, go ahead, man.
Another one. You got all the top record execs are who? Edomites, right? So they'll send a couple people to the hood to grab Jake, the aspiring rap artist or whatever. But what does that do? That takes them out of the hood, but what do they end up doing? They end up selling their soul to the devil, whether it be through faggot acts, pedophilia, things of that sort. That brings them up to a level of society where they think they got money, right? But that also destroys the rest of everybody listening to them, because the music is trash now. You know, nobody's what you call a musician. You know, the beats are copied.
Ain't nobody got no talent.
Nobody got no talent.
And then there's no content of the lyrics.
Exactly.
No content, no message in the music no more.
Exactly. So that one person, they'll get the fame that they want, or the money that they need to move their family out of their circumstance. But what else does it do?
What about the rest of the nation?
What about everybody else?
And they just doing and all that stuff that he just named, they just more destroy their people and push their people further away from this truth, from this Bible and the law.
Because the music is vibrations, you know? So your body is how much percent of water? 80, I believe, something like that? 70% of water. So sound waves affect the way your body moves.
Just like if you throw a bass line by a cup of water, you're going to see the vibration.
And that music alters your spirit. So if you all into the music of, let's say, Lil Yachty?
Yachty.
Yeah, Lil Yachty and all these turds and stuff. If you into the music of all that music is gonna alter your spirit and alter your thinking. Now you on the same level as him. Oh, I gotta just get these bitches. Or I just gotta buy these clothes. I gotta gotta cop these pills, get this whip, you know? And that's what you're gonna think. And that's continually desensitizing, like the brother was saying, and breaking down the Israelites.
And what is the so-called Jew, the record exec, what is he doing? The most wicked, the most low demonic message that Jake could put in his lyrics and find a catchy hook, he's gonna put way more money on that than a Jake that's trying to uplift his people. They'll never back another nigga again that's trying to uplift his people. All they need is the Lil Yachty's, Kevin Gates, what's these new niggas, these faggot niggas,
Savage.
21, 22 Savage, whatever the fuck, man. But those are the niggas that Esau is gonna back. He's gonna put his money and market him. He's all the nigga shit, you know? And all the Jakes gonna be aspire to be just like that. They're gonna realize that pattern. Well, I can't rap about righteousness. They won't put no money on me. If I rap about the most wicked shit, you know, I had these niggas bugged out their minds. They dancing to it in the club. I'll make it. I'll make 7, 8, 9 figures. You know.
What do you got to think about Kanye works?
Kanye's done.
He got in with attention, seeming like he was on the right side. But how long did it take for him to sell out? Let's take an event that happened in his life. Since the moment his mama died, right? Of a routine, what was she getting? Was it breast augmentation? Routine surgery. routine surgery. She died from that. What happened to him as an artist after that? What did his content become after that? All demonic after that.
He was already becoming demonic
already
before
going
before she
I
died.
think when he dropped these squad
But I'm-
skills, like, oh, we gotta stop this guy right here. I think that's probably what.
No, because it was talking about Jesus. It wasn't talking about that guy down there. It was talking about this dude.
God, they allowed it to come out.
But that was, to me, I believe that was a temperature test to see where the people was at. Hit song, one of the biggest songs in history, as far as off of the norm of music. You know, oh, that's a spiritual rap. The people like Kanye West and what's the other dude that's out there? Chance the Rapper that put out spirituality. Different rappers that put some spirituality out there, but they're not pushing the truth. They're pushing this. We gotta see what's about to happen to Kendrick.
The same thing.
We gotta see what's gotta happen to this guy. Something's gotta happen, one way or the other. The Heavenly Father gonna humble him to a real perspective, or the devil gonna humble him to a real perspective.
Yeah. Like, he's not protected, right? Kendrick, I know people would probably in his ears they don't.
He's a money maker. He's a money maker, so you're gonna protect your money maker. Because the vibration of spirituality is out there right now. Everybody knows something big spiritual is going down. It's happening right now, so they're in tune with things in the spirit. Him talking about that type of stuff is a vibration that the people are vibing with. But that's why he's like the top guy right now. But
And his album, especially and all that, like, Israelites and everything.
Not all that. Just the Israelites.
right. But you know.
I mean, but that knowledge has been out there for so long. Esau had no choice but to allow him to mention that. You know? So really, what he's doing, Esau allowed him to use that on his platform to put that out. But a lot of people that's gonna hear that from Kendrick, they gonna know, okay, oh, I'm an Israelite. But are they gonna come into the knowledge of the truth? A lot of Jake that's gonna hear that, they just gonna wake up to it and they gonna be part of the fad. They gonna make it a fad like it's a movement.
Yeah.
All my Israelites are part of the movement. No, this ain't no movement.
Then they're gonna try to brush it off with something else to the next movement, the next phase. Then
that,
we gonna see
that
who's
nigga
gonna
Kodak
be real.
Black knows
Right.
he's an Israelite.
Right.
But that's a bugged out nigga. That nigga's bugged out, man. He ain't gonna come into the truth.
Big goofy, dumbass, 8th grade ass nigga, man. The big dumb nigga, man, from the south. What's his name? He's like a vegan now. This fucking guy. One of them real demonic rappers. He knows he's an Israelite now. I can't think of his name. Yeah, man.
From the South?
Huh?
Or he was just
I can't think of his name, or the Midwest, basically. I can't think of his name.
dude that was that brothers that just uploaded clips of.
Man,
Chicago.
I don't know
Not
who he
Killer
is. I
Mike.
don't know. Huh?
Killer Mike?
No. It's somebody else. Anyway, he's a vegan now. That's not the one I'm thinking of. But he's a vegan now. I can't never remember this dude because he's that insignificant. But just because you know don't mean nothing. There's just knowing is. Bruce Lee said this. Knowing is not enough. One must do. Willing is not enough. One must do, or something else like that.
Where'd that come from? The scripts.
Yeah, the scriptures say the same thing.
Faith
Don't
without
only
works
be-
is dead.
Yeah, faith without works is
Be
dead.
not a hero of the
Be not
world,
only a hero, but a doer.
do it also.
That's a spin-off of the scripture. Written in Bruce Lee. I'm just quoting that, but he got some spiritual stuff that come out of his book.
Yeah, that's why they killed him, basically.
They killed him because he was going too far, man. He was doing too much. He was coming up with, he was trying to enhance spiritual power. He was growing too big. So the things that he would say from that point, just like Tupac. I mean, these niggas is wicked at the end of the day, but if they go off and they say too much, people gonna listen.
Yeah.
Like Pac was going to that Illuminati shit, people was listening. A lot of people woke up to this truth, listening to niggas like that, Wu-Tang, whatever else.
You gotta. That's why they put a lot of these celebrities under. They kind of trap them under the Illuminati because they know once they get big, they got a voice.
Yeah.
So imagine if someone like Tupac was alive right now, and he was on social media, how many people would follow him? If he says just one thing.
Yeah.
So that's why they have to.
If that nigga was still alive and he went on Instagram, he made a quick little Instagram clip and said, hey, follow those brothers at Great Millstone.
Right.
Follow those Israelites.
Everybody
They
was
got
wrong.
the truth.
Yeah, they would more than likely kill him and say his account got hacked.
Yeah. They'll kill them worse than they did down the street.
Yeah.
And what's that? When the rich man speaks?
Basically, I mean, like this whole cloning thing. You think they're resurrecting the dead by doing that though?
No. I think it's to me. I don't know because I don't really look at it. I don't worry about it like that. But from my limited understanding of it, I'll say that it looks like just like they can do genetically modified organisms in a laboratory. That's what they're doing. Just like they put in the movie, like the movie The Sixth Day. Like they have where they're really making bodies, but the Most High is who
Ain't no soul.
Go in there. They don't have a soul. They don't have a spirit to go into.
Basically, they're bringing back the dead. That's basically what it is, right?
But they're not. They just got to create a new flesh.
Frankenstein.
They're just
Frankenstein,
they
dead
take two cells from that body and they like I don't know, put some electric charge to it or something, and
Right.
it creates
Give it life.
Give it life, and
The defibrillator,
yeah,
from the heart back to pumping.
Yeah, he's trying to mimic the acts of the Most High on
Right.
the earth.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to be the one that can maintain the Earth's population to a certain number. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that can create certain technology that can artificially enhance your life expectancy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. You know, artificial, what they call it. He's trying to give people artificial. Like I Am Legend, man. You know. So he's trying to do a lot of different shit, man. You know, but he can only that's part of the transhumanism. You know.
Like all of that.
Like putting microchips in people's brains where it essentially controls them to do whatever they want. Like they had an experiment they did out in San Diego. I can't think of the name of it, but it was like an exercise where they made these people really like zombies. And you know, it's just an experiment, but they're constantly doing stuff in laboratories all over the world to just try to control everyone.
You seen the movie Born Legacy? Okay, that's the one without Matt Damon, right? The one without Matt Damon.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
they turned that one guy on over there in Thailand or somewhere.
Yeah, but the point was they were giving them enhancements.
Yeah.
That's why the whole movie is running around, I need my pills, I need my meds. Because I'm weak without it. I'm not as smart, I'm not as strong, I need that stuff. That's what this is all about. That's what all this is about, you know? So they're trying to make people super soldiers. Fellas, military, you take this chip, I'm gonna build you up, I'm gonna give you robotic arms and whatever, $6 million men or whatever, to fight my war.
You seen
Salaki escaped my mind, but I got it. Artificial intelligence.
AI.
You said that. That's that, you know.
AI. The show Black Panther, the cartoon was on BET. I'm not sure if you've seen that. Did you see it? Black Panther, the cartoon. It was on.
Black Panther.
That's actually American.
Where the cartoon was on BET.
It's from a comic book, right?
The same Marvel.
Right.
Yeah, but on this cartoon they showed that it was a soldier. He ended up dying or something like that. But his body was like dismembered. It was shot up and all that stuff. So basically they put him in this lab and attached artificial intelligence, computers and chips in him, and they hooked a bunch of mechanical things into him, right? And he became a super soldier, basically. And that's similar to what they're doing, but in order to do that, they're still chipping the armies and things of that sort.
Like RoboCop.
Like RoboCop, like Captain America. You've seen the first Captain America movie. You know what I'm saying? He made, and all his villains that he ends up fighting are built up like him. You know? The one, if you think about it, who's Captain America? It's an Edomite, right? His best friend, the one that's next physically close to him, is Jake. He's outrunning Jake because he's Captain America, because he had all them enhancements. He was a little scrawny dude at first. But Jake is still above everybody by nature. But they need the enhancements to get above Jake. It's all the subliminal messages of what's going on. You got these people over there, they're all left and all right, right? All right? Yeah. The all right that's trying to have pride and lift themselves up to us. To get them ready for this race for that, the Most High has to go there. And a lot of our people are going to lose that. A lot of our people are going to lose that. But once the bullets run out, the tide may turn. You know, if that happened before the missiles hit.
It said in the Bible that God's going to destroy Esau within 2 hours.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
1 hour. I'll say, is that by this fire or is it by you know, what is that?
Get the missiles. I'm
How-
gonna show you literally.
It's
Matter of
gonna
fact,
be
get-
both though.
Yeah.
America is gonna go down in 1 hour.
Get Joel.
Revelation 18.
Yeah, and get Joel the second chapter. I believe. I'll hold this. Get Joel the second chapter. How you doing, man? Look, this is what's gonna make it happen so fast. This is what's gonna make it happen so fast. Because everybody is scared of America and their military. But once this hits, shot off from all over the world to destroy this country, that's what's gonna happen to the people, and it's gonna overthrow the bully of the earth. That's why everybody's scared of America. They're the bully. Somebody get Joel. I need Joel. You got something first?
I got Joel.
Okay.
This is Joel 2
I'm talking
and
about the one I'm talking about before was the Garden of Eden. And after,
Joel
yeah, that one.
Con, 2 and Con. This is Joel 2 and 3. A fire devoureth before them.
Right. This is that fire that's going to devour before them. That's coming. Go ahead.
And behind them a flame burning.
Talking about a missile. That's describing a missile from what he understood at that time. Go ahead.
The land is as a garden of Eden before them.
This is Garden of Eden. This is all luxury.
The word Eden is from the Hebrew word Aidan, which means paradise.
Paradise.
You know,
This
so
is literally paradise.
This is
in the map.
paradise, you know, for the wicked right there.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
And after the destruction, it's going to become one big barren desert. All of America, from California to Maine, is going to be one big desert. This whole country, you know. So and all this is going to be dissolved in 1 hour. Revelation 18.
I got it. Straight to the point until 10. I mean 9. Matter of fact, I got to start up. I'm going to start at 8. Revelation 18 and 8, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. Oh, something got too hot over here. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judges her, talking about America. Talking about judges her, talking about judging America. Who runs America? So-called white man runs America. So he's going to get judged with America. All his power is going to decrease in the earth when America gets destroyed. It says verse 9, and the kings of the earth, which are the other nations that's going to shoot on America, who have committed fornication with her, live deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, and when they see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off, you understand what that means, right? They see her destroyed. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. It's only going to, and the thing about it, it ain't going to take but 30 minutes for it to hit. But after the actual destruction passes over, with the Sol Sericana, the heat blast and all that, wipes out everything and makes this place, melts all the elements in this place, an hour later it's going to be gone.
It's more. Jump down, bro. Jump to like
16?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Count. It says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, in purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearl, basically lifted up on a high level. This place is exalted, bigger than any place in the world. It's the land of the free, right? Everybody comes here, the land of opportunity, the land of the golden streets or whatever. They think this is the kingdom of heaven over here. Free will, whatever, right? It says, 4:17, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off.
Yeah, basically what this is breaking down is, see, America is known as that big, it's a nation known for a lot of imports and not exports.
Right.
That's why America has the most deep seaports of all the countries in the world. And a lot of countries, their economy is based off of commerce, so they sell their goods over here in America and they bring the profit back to their countries. That's what this place is known for. That's why you see everything that's here in America is made from a foreign country.
Yep.
All right, so
The American flag is made in China.
Exactly. So when this place gets destroyed during World War III, when all those nuclear missiles hit this place, all those people that made money off of America, they're gonna stand and see the destruction. You know, they're probably gonna be watching the news or whatever they're gonna be doing, and they're gonna see America got obliterated. You know, and they're gonna be weeping like, we can't even make no more money no more. That's it for our economy. You know,
we got all these electronics. Nobody want to buy this
Yep.
in a world that's struggling to have a power grid over there.
Yep.
You know, they ain't worried about that.
Yep.
They ain't gonna have that.
So it says in 1 hour this place is gonna come to naught. All this you see right here, the Las Vegas Strip, you know what I'm saying? New York, Hollywood, you know, all these cities that a lot of people all over the world come to be tourists. You know, they come and watch the attractions, they go and shop, you know, they get to live the American life. All that's gonna pass away. Because that's the indignation, that's the judgment, the final judgment of the Lord on this earth.
That's right.
It's to take down the so-called white man who's in power.
That's right.
You know?
This the hilt of this power is right here in this scripture.
Right here in this,
Let me read the last couple verses. It says, verse 18, said, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city?
Yep.
What other place is completely a consumer nation?
Right.
There's no other place in the world. Think about it. That's why they loved America so much, because 3 sides of this country are seaports. The whole East Coast, the Gulf, and the whole West Coast is full of, you can bring merchandise in the whole time. Places like, you think of India, or even Israel, you gotta go up through the certain ways to get there. There's only one waterway, and if pirates are sitting there, you're done. You can't get it through there. So this place has many great ways to bring in commerce. Anyway, it says, which is the money that moves all over the earth, right? It says, and they cast dust on their heads, they're upset about it, right? It says, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, because she was buying up everything. America just buys everything. It says, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. That desolate wilderness, she's nothing now. It went from this great city that couldn't be touched to desolate, nothing. It's emptiness and nothing. That's what's going to happen to this place. It has to happen.
Right. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow,
which is the missiles.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold,
you can't shoot an arrow from one end of the earth to the other, so that's got to be talking about the missile. But there was no technology like a missile back then, so he described it by what he knew, which was an arrow.
Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Yeah, they can't, if nobody's going to say, no, go back, you can't do that, not even with an arrow.
Oh yeah, even because America is trying to, you know, beef up their military. They're trying to put all these different missile defenses all over so they could protect in case North Korea or one of them countries try to shoot a ICBM over here. The Lord said that's not going to work. Every missile that's going to be shot off to hit America, it's going to hit, man. Ain't going to be nothing that any of their missile defense systems can do. So this place is destined to get wiped out. There's too much wickedness.
The scriptures say that when the missiles are shot off, they shall not break their rank. Meaning that they're not going to hit into each other and explode. They're going to land on the location which the Lord ordained it to be.
Slocky, one of the reasons why every missile going to hit is because EMP going to hit first. Wipe out the power.
The whole power
that
grid.
kills all that missile defense system shit. That's gone.
I got a script.
You have more? Well, let it finish up.
This is 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return